Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments in the very first video. Hold on. There we go. The very first video of a One Piece box opening. Well, I'm going to be very blunt with everybody. Don't get excited on seeing One Piece box openings because getting these boxes is pretty much almost impossible. My allocation's terrible, and the demand for these products is so outrageously off the chart that, and I didn't carry the first few sets, so, I was not one of the OGs in this. I made a huge mistake by not believing and being part of One Piece at the beginning. So, my patron Trevor over here, this man has been begging me for 48,000 years to do One Piece. So, again, I know there's a ton of patrons that want me to do One Piece box openings, but I apologize in advance. It's really not going to happen. We're going to do this pretty much one box opening. I'll try to see some maybe in the future. This is, just so everybody knows, OP03 is set 3. Obviously the English version from good old Bandai. The prices are outrageous. I'm going to be just straightforward with you all. And one of the things that really caught my attention on this is I noticed that PCG, Florida over here, the amount of cards being sent in for grading at PCG that are One Piece. We're getting more One Piece cards to be graded than Magic. Wow. Card quality is really nice. Okay, so first things first. I'm not going to pretend I know all the lore, the history of One Piece. All I'm going to do is let's go over the basics here. We got our English. We got OP set 3, card number. See the seed. This is a common card. So I'm just going to explore this with you all, okay? We got another common card. Tailstone. Charlotte. Common. I'm not going to be able to pronounce most of this stuff. I just want to kind of... Wow, these card quality is phenomenal. No wonder people grade these cards. They're, holy... What? Soap Sheep? Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a very unique... Okay, so this is UC at the bottom here, if you guys can see that. You guys see that way down there? That is uncommon. Our first uncommon of the box, Crossfire. Second uncommon of the box are... Wait. L. We got an L? Is it like a legendary? Wait a minute. Is this say on the box? Everybody loves it when Rudy has no idea what he's doing. I like to go in these with no research. Leaders? Is this a leader card? There is no legendary. So is that a leader card? It's not even foil. Whoa. Whoa. That is definitely foil. I don't know if that leader thing's anything. And a foil, gorgeous foil rare there. And we have... Oh, wait. How many foils do you get in a pack? That's a different type of foiling. Was this like a token in the back? Oh, okay, so that's nothing. Okay, so that is so it's a gourd. Wow, the foiling on that's beautiful. So you get 2 foil rares in a pack? Interesting. Okay, does it tell you the breakdown on the box? 12 cards, 120 in the game, can only play with 1 pack. If questions when playing. So you have 45 commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, secret rares, leaders, and it can... Oh, wait. This pack also contains alternative art cards to the above versions. Interesting. Okay. So, again, I don't get to do this much. So, Trevor, we're slow rolling. We're going to enjoy this because, again, I don't expect to be able to do another one of these box openings on, like, pillars or anything. I beg distribution, like, weekly for more One Piece boxes. Yeah, exactly. It's just... The demand for this product. Wow, the card quality is phenomenal. That blows my mind. Oh, I see they are into the blessed women in this set. We have a very healthy looking young lady here. Okay, so I guess the censorship on that is not part of One Piece. And our next, we have a rare Miss Kaya over here. Gorgeous. Was this like is this S foil, cold foil, Rudy foil? I don't know the wording we're using. And, whoa, okay, we have another, is that a token? I guess, are these tokens in the back? I don't know if these are tokens or alternate arts or I'm not really sure how the deal is with that. That's very interesting. That's a flashy one. All right, so Mrs. K over here, she looks very healthy also. I can tell she takes care of herself. She looks very active. She definitely looks like she's in a good shape. Wow. Okay, so pack 3. Again, I'm going to enjoy this because we're probably never doing another pillar box opening. I don't know what this young lady's doing. Is she swimming in water? Charlotte is a merfolk. Merfolk! Don't pronounce it right. Merfolk. She looks a little conniving, though. We'll zoom in there and take a look at her facial expression. I would be careful with her, ladies and gentlemen. She looks like she could be up to no good there. Be careful with her. What does it say? Helmpoo? Helmpoo. Okay. All right, Fury Doll. All right, Pirate Crew. Wow, the card. I can't get over the card quality of this product. Karn, Kaku, and Chu. And we have a rare here. The foiling is so nice. The cards don't warp. They don't curl or anything. So beautiful. And Craig over it. Krieg? Wow. So I'm assuming these are like the alternate art versions in the back here. The extra slot of each one is going to be my guess right now. All I know is I took 5 seconds of research on this video. And I think I should probably be doing a little bit more research for the safety of my viewers here. Okay, so we have Mrs. K and Mrs. M. I think they may be doing Pilates, maybe exercising, but on their way to getting like waffle fries or tacos. Both of them seem in very good health. That's good. I'm always concerned about these beautiful ladies' health, though. Another beautiful little merfolk young lady here. I wish I was that. So, okay. It looks like in this particular Bandai genre product, we have very healthy, curvy women. We have very masculine, ripped men. So the art style in One Piece definitely has no censorship and is definitely very old school. Reminds me of 90s or like old world 80s, very fantasy style characters, which is kind of nice to see in modern times. I'm surprised people aren't attacking the company or the cards. Oh wow, boy, some of the detailed work too on that comic book style kind of drawing is gorgeous. Crossfire again, that's an uncommon. Virgo for the uncommon. And Mrs. Nami? She looks a little upset. She looks a little upset. So leader again, I guess? And we have a Flame Emperor, fancy schmancy rare. So, wow. Fancy schmancy Flame Emperor. And we have a Mr. Z over here. Oh, look at the mustache. That's pretty cool. Gorgeous. God, the card quality. Dude, no wonder people are grading all these things. Look at the card quality. All these things are going to grade 9s and 10s. They're all 10s. Everybody gets 10s. You get a 10.5. Oh my goodness, like the card. No wonder people want to grade these. Well, I wonder how much now is related to people wanting to grade them because of the value of the cards? I'm not really sure there. That's interesting. All right, here we go. Continuing forward here. Pearl. Corgi. World Government. All right, here. What do we have? Hole. I was like, I'm trying. Hey! Momu. That's funny. Gum Gum Giant Level. Okay. And they're into the uncommons. Wow, how big's the set? The set feels pretty big. We're not getting a lot of duplication. And, whoa, we have a Mrs. Charlotte Smoothie? Does she make us smoothies? Does she work for Smoothie? This looks like a very, looks like she's jumping and stretching her back there to make sure she doesn't have any pain. That's nice to see. We have a nice Marshall over here, and that could be a self-portrait of Rudy. That could be how I look according to the internet. Wow, this is a wild product, man. All right, we got the two girls still doing Pilates and exercising. Nice to see. All right, I've heard there's very expensive, crazy versions of cards. So, Speed Chill, uncommon Top Knot. Oh, that is once again a self-portrait of Rudy. And we have, whoa, Buggy. That's a creepy looking leader king there. And our rare, we got is that like a subtle foiling rare. And we have, whoa, Charlotte Linlin coming in with an SR? Secret rare or super rare? Holy smokes, there's a lot going on with that card, okay? I don't know if people are just collecting the chase cards, if there's a lot of playability going on. I'm not really too certain. Okay, now I'm starting to see duplication in the common slot. So I'm noticing nothing too uncommon. I don't remember seeing you. Boodle? Tempest Kick Sky Slicer, uncommon. Okay, so Mrs. S, we have another beautiful, looks like she's practicing her, maybe swimming? Maybe trying to like Olympics with like Michael Phelps. Looks like she's stretching and getting ready to go swimming there. That shark in the back is most likely my face right now. So that's interesting to see. Ah, Mrs. N. I'm assuming Nami, if I'm pronouncing it right, she must be one of the head characters or leaders of this. I can tell she seems to be the power woman here. And a beautiful Mrs. Bell. Wow. God, the foiling. Oh, man, these cards are just... You know what these remind me of? Now that I think about it, the cardstock is a thicker plastic paper-like cardstock. It reminds me almost of Force of Will. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, everybody. Tooth Attack, Corgi, And wow, God, some of the details. Look at the details on that printing. That is beautifully done. This reminds, some of it has vibes of another, so these leader cards, I don't know if that's anything. And a Gum Gum Jet, with is a rare, and another beautiful Miss Charlotte. So finally we're starting to see some duplication here. But the thicker card stock on this product reminds me of Force of Will type cards. It's a thicker card stock. It's definitely not what I expected. I thought for sure, I don't remember that common. Nero. Uncommon. We have a Charlotte Oven. And coming into the rares, we have Mr. Izo? And I have no idea what this craziness is. We have a Rob over here. Holy smokes. A character card. SR character card. Again, I'm not sure if we're hitting, I don't know if there's a particular card. All I know is you go on TCG Player, and holy smokes, you look at the prices of these cards, it is unbelievable. The expected value of these boxes are just hundreds. It's insane. So we got another Charlotte over here as a leader. I don't know, again, I don't know if that's a particular major hit you guys are looking for. And we have a very subtle foiling there. And a kind of Django for another subtle foiling. I'm just blown away by the actual, what people are paying for the singles of this thing. It is wild, man. All right, here we go. Nero, uncommon, Wazi, Bucci, I guess, Charlotte Oven, and there's a rare of Rudy, and holy smokes, what in the world is this? Holy molies. We have a Charlotte K, is this, oh, SEC? Is that like a, what is SEC? Is that a secret or a special? Or that's gotta be a special card. This has to be something special. Holy smoke, that is wild looking. Like, I don't know if I should be putting certain, should I put this in the sleeve? Keep in mind, obviously, Trevor, I'll get you a card graded by PCG. I'll hand one over after the video so you can grade your favorite one. From what I'm seeing, these things are all probably going to grade quite well, and I have a feeling that's why a lot of people are probably grading these particular types of cards, because it looks like the quality of the printing is just really done well. All right, and we have a gorgeous, see, it looks like almost like a cold foil or an etched foil from Magic. And the bell over here, the beautiful subtle foiling, gorgeous. It's nice and kind of tastefully done. It's not so overpowering where you can't even make out the art, but it's got a good, it looks like they did a really good job. They didn't overdo it. Usually a lot of these anime style, like a lot of people complain about like Weiss and Future Card Buddy Fight and Hard Fight Vanguard, where like the hits will have so much going on. The card is kind of unpleasing to the eye, is how some people would say, because it's just too overpowering. So here we go. Deathly Poison Gas Bomb MH5. Okay. And another one of these absolutely wild looking cards. This is an SR. And this is, good lord, is this textured? Wow. Look at that card. Holy smokes. I'm going to wipe my taco hands all over it. My goodness. Okay. Whew. So, like, as of the film of this video, this box is like $150 plus tax on TCG Player. By the time you watch this video, this box is probably going to be, I don't know, it could be pushing $200 a box, some outrageous price. Because the demand is just relentless on One Piece. It's unbelievable. At the same time, the supply is very, wow, Charlotte, good. I mean, the supply on these is just really, really bottlenecked. And I don't see it change. I don't know if they're reprinting all the sets, or I have no idea, but the pricing is insane. Okay, what is this? Charlotte again, giving us the look here. She looks like she's resting. She looks like a little tired. Looks like she could have had a busy day there, everybody. What do we got going on? So I'm recognizing a lot of these duplicate commons here. So into the uncommons, we have Shirley again, giving us the look with the Rudy the Shark in the background. And we got Rob coming out here. We got the old 6 King Pistol Rare. And, of course, we have the crazy-looking Zeph again. So, yeah, I have a feeling what's happening is the reason these boxes are going up so much is the demand is just continuing to outstrip even any form of reprint or supply. And I think what's happening is a lot of stores who are actually getting some product of this, it's so limited. Whoa! Holy smokes. Okay. Holy good lord! Look at this card! There's a lot going on there. I don't know, Trevor, if you're collecting certain ones. These really extreme ones I'll put in a sleeve for you. I have no idea. Anyway, so what I think is happening is even if they reprint or restock these, and distribution tells stores, hey, you can all get, you know, a case of 12 or 20, 30 boxes. From what I'm looking at here, I have a funny feeling most stores, because what I would do is, okay, Fire Fist. What I would do is I don't think I would sell any sealed boxes. I have a feeling when you have something where all these game pieces, the fact that most of these game pieces have such high demand for single cards, this is probably something you should probably, if you're a store, you should probably just crack all the boxes and sell singles. And Poly, gorgeous. You know what this also reminds me of? This reminds me of 90s era. Like Fleer and Flare and like Marvel cards. Anybody else getting that vibe? This card reminds me of like 90s Spider-Man, like Fleer cards. Like that's the vibe I'm getting from a lot of these packs and these cards. Because the quality and the detail and the colors and the foiling is just so gorgeous. I can see why people are going crazy for it. I can also see why a lot of people are going to be upset when there's not enough to go around. Charlotte Pudding. And Raw, I mean, because even just simple cards like this, the simple little highlights of like certain areas of the background, it's very nicely and tastefully done. Yeah, I think it's kind of we're in a cycle here with One Piece. I mean, look, let me be honest with you guys. I've run a single One Piece sale to patrons. I think it was like what did I do, like a month ago? I ran a One Piece sale just to see how it went, okay? And let me tell you all something. I sold for 4 boxes of One Piece. I did $4.99 shipped to your door, okay? I think it was, yeah. And 3 boxes was the new set, and I did 1 box was Romance, the original set, okay? And what was interesting about it is you had a couple people going, oh my God, Rudy the scumbag, $4.99 for 3 boxes of the new One Piece and 1 box of the original Romance set. And I had people cuss me out, you know, close their Patreon account, get angry at me. Ooh, wow, look at that. Beautiful. So, and then the other chunk of patrons were like, Rudy, sell me as much. I will take everything you can give me for that ridiculously good price point. So it was a really weird thing. And I didn't know what to think of it. And then I fast forward, and all the patrons, I don't know, it was 100 or 200 patrons who did buy it. Yeah. So apparently that 1 box I sold in that kit is worth the entire, like, $400 kit. And then pretty much they got the other 3 boxes for free. That's pretty much what the price is on TCG Player right now. So, yeah, there's not exactly free tendies and quick flipping, but man, holy smokes, man. We've had quite a bit of dramatic success on some of these things recently. Gum Gum and another ridiculous looking Marco over here. Holy cow. All right, so we're at the end of box 1. And I can definitely see why, if you're a store, like I wouldn't even sell these for 150 bucks. Like, if these single card prices don't come down online... Oh, Khalifa? Oh, she looks not in a good mood, but I hope she's not too chilly. Her blouse there is popping open a little bit, but she looks a little angry, though. All right, and another ridiculous-looking card here. Another Charlotte Cracker. Cracker? Beautiful, beautiful, cool-looking card. So that's the end of box 1, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor, there you go. I don't know if that's considered a really good box opening, a really bad box opening, or average, but we're going to do one more. And essentially, ladies and gentlemen, that's all you're going to see on this channel of pretty much the old Pillars of Strength. Go one more look. Pillars of Strength. This is pretty much the only box opening of One Piece in this set I'm ever going to do. The only thing that would change that is if hopefully we can if I can actually order a bunch of boxes, actually get the product. But every store in the country who wants this product is saying the exact same thing. All right, we got Kai over here for the first rare, and the old Gum Gum coming in for the second rare. So like I said, unless we get a major restock or a change over here, she's still swimming with Rudy the Shark. She still looks like she's up to no good. You know, I think what's happening is, I don't know if it's intentional. See, that's the thing, is I don't know. Is Bandai smart enough to do this intentionally, where they keep just dripping out a little product? See, I feel like that's not the case, because they want the revenue and sales. Like, when you have a One Piece set that's a year old, and it's selling for $400 a box, your print run's too low. Your demand is too high, and there's nothing wrong with doing a small reprint. period. Even if that, look at his nose, even if that drops the price from $400 a box to $200 a box, you know, it doesn't crash the market, but it gets more supply out there. The issue is, I just think the demand for this in the game, people are so obsessed with One Piece. And I think every time we're getting restocks, I think most stores are just, golly, those are really, I like the way they do that. Like the two different foiling, the two different slots is really well done. I think the demand is just so high. I think most stores are just choosing not to sell booster boxes. I think most stores are cracking and selling singles because pretty much the internet and the angry social media mob, beautiful again with duplication, the internet and the beautiful social media anger machine. If you're a store and you sell boxes of Pillars of Strength for $150, people are going to get mad at you and call you a scumbag or ripoff. You don't like humans. They're gonna kind of play that card. So as most stores I've talked to over the years, and when people ask me these things, I tell everyone the same thing. When the market starts to get volatile and emotional with that, and kind of customers, you know, you need to pretty much not sell any sealed boxes and open it and just sell the singles, which come out to be even more expensive. But to the average Timmy, they won't comprehend that, and to them, you'll look like a hero. You know, you have to change sometimes based on consumer perspective, and when you get the angry people on the internet, and when you run into that, golly, is there a certain card? I feel like there's a certain card we may have pulled that's super expensive. Because I know there's a ton of cards in TCG Player between like $10, $20, $30 range. But that's my opinion, everybody. I don't think we're going to see this shift. As we keep moving forward, I don't see One Piece just going back and endlessly reprinting. Golly, some of these are so neat looking. God, the artwork and the cards and these things. Look at that. That is just beautiful looking card. And the quality, look at the quality of that. Look at the corners and look at that. It's flipping gorgeous, man. It's just almost a work of art. So as far as everybody else out there, whoever, if you're a store or anyone involved with this, that's going to be my feedback to you all, trying to navigate a market, and you're probably going to have a lot of people who are going to be angry and emotional, because essentially you got two choices. You sell it too cheap or fire sell it, or or $99 a box, and you're going to attract a lot of people who don't want it, and they're just going to buy it from you, and they're going to flip it online, and they're just going to capture the difference on the money and pretend like they like you until they pretty much leave and don't come back to your store, or they close their patron account, or they get angry, or a price drops. And those type of people, they're very short term. They're not going to be around no matter what. So do not focus on trying to help those type of customers. Now, the people who really truly like the product, they're going to recognize the value, and as long as you're not charging $500 a box, I think you're fine. Because what I'm saying here is, if I had a bunch of stores just focusing on One Piece, oh my God, another one of these crazy looking cards. Marco coming out. These are all SRs. Holy smokes! Look at the foiling on that. So if I had a bunch of stores just focusing on One Piece, my way to approach this would only be either A, selling loose packs, or I'd sell single cards in person only. That's what I see happening. And we haven't even mentioned what's coming with this set 5 and the amount of demand and extreme. What's about to happen in the next few weeks with the 5th release of One Piece is extraordinarily. You're going to see people who are going to be extremely angry because the prices are going to go. They're going to go through the roof. People aren't going to be able to get it. Stores who pre-sold at stupid prices are going to start canceling orders. And then those people are going to be panicking to go elsewhere to buy it at a higher price. And the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. That's what I expect to happen. Now, is there a way around that? Honestly, if you're into One Piece and you want set 5, from what I'm seeing in the rumors of this thing, I'd recommend pre-ordering at multiple stores. And I would only pre-order. God, these cards are so cool looking. I would only pre-order at stores that are stores you trust, or a larger store that you think will not cancel your order. That would be kind of that would be my perspective of it. I would be very careful picking some random eBay seller or something online that you locked a price in and you think they're going to hold your price. God, those are so cool looking. Okay, so now we're starting to see duplication. So the set must be a couple hundred cards. It doesn't seem that big because we're starting to see. I think I've seen all the common cards at this point. But I don't think I'm still seeing some. No, I'm seeing the same uncommons now. Fire Fist, and again, I love the anime style with the exaggerated mouse and the angles. and like the lines when they're moving quick kind of thing. I always find that really, I always thought that was fun. I don't know, I always thought it was a nice, playful, fun thing, the way they do that anime style. Just the lines and the comic and the drawings of it. I always thought it had a really cool vibe to it. So we're getting towards the end here, everybody. And Belle again, and the Mrs. Khalifa over here, still looking pretty healthy. Looks like she's still pretty active there. My final comments to everybody, Trevor, I have no idea if this is considered a really good box opening or a bad box opening. I'm sure the comment section will be going crazy one way or the other. Buzz Cut over here. That's a cool... See, I love that comic book style. I think that's a really cool look. And then, of course, the 90s look of these old foil. So I'm sure you all in the comment section are going to tell me how good or bad this patron got hosed or Rudy repacked or whatever it is. We'll find out later on. But that's my perspective, ladies and gentlemen. I expect that this company is going to continue to do small reprints and restocks. Monkey D. Luffy. Very cool looking. And, of course, the beautiful, again, Mrs. I always want to say Naomi. I'm always, as a goofy... Southern waffle fry eating American, I always want to say Naomi, and I know it's not Naomi, but every time I see that, the way it's written and the way her art is on her, I always think Naomi. I don't know why. Oh, you know what I do? I just watched Wolf of Wall Street the other day. That's what she reminds me of. The Naomi, the hot chick in the movie. That's what it is. I was like, why do I keep wanting to say that? All right, folks, as we continue here into the uncommons, gorgeous, gorgeous Izo, and whoa, what is that? Holy smokes, I do not recognize this. Some sort of leader with, whoa. That is not a card we've seen. A flashy version. I don't know if I'll put it in a sleeve. I don't remember seeing a super flashy. This is like textured and crazy. I don't know if that's a big hit or not, but I do not recall seeing that at all. And it is a leader card, and it seems to be a flashy variant or parallel of a leader card. So, okie dokie then. All right, moving on here. Another Mrs. I always want to say Naomi. I apologize, everybody. And Six King and the old Mrs. Belle over here. All right, folks, before we wrap up the video here, thanks for everybody watching. I hope you enjoy making fun of Rudy, as he has no idea what he's doing. That's why he likes to learn and explore new things, and that's what makes life fun and enjoyable. And I can just give you my overall opinion. Whoa! Whoa! What the hell is this shit? What is this? What is this? Did I hit it big? Trevor, did we hit it big? Whoa! A wanted poster. And it's like crazy texture. It looks like leather or something. Wow. Okay, that's got to be something. Watch you guys make fun of me. Rudy's freaking out on a $1 card. I swear if it's a $1 card, I'm sorry, everybody, but holy crap. That is wild looking. We got a wanted poster right at the end of the video. That is wild, man. Okay. All right, that's really cool. I think that's got to be something. I can't be a $1 card. There's no way. That's got to be a $50 to $100 card. It has to be. And into the close here. Wow. Okay, so there are so there is definitely other hidden cards in this thing. Okay, so 2 boxes in. Trevor, we hit something big in the close there. But clearly, this tells me there's definitely... Ooh. Okay, so there's definitely hidden subsets. Is there a different number at the bottom? STO3. Yeah, okay. So there are hidden cards in this worth a lot. Thanks for watching, everybody. Trevor, let me know if you want the wanted card. If that turns out to be nothing, then I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. You get a card graded for free by PCG there. If you guys want to try the old card grading company here in Florida, as we continue to expand and try to keep up with all the orders, I apologize. We've extended the grading time from 2 weeks to, we moved it up to the 4 to 6 weeks normal, unless, of course, you do express or something. Due to the increased demand that's happening a little quicker than we expected. And yeah, if you want to try us out, you can use coupon code at Premier Card Grading at Tacos. You get 5% off your order, which also means you can submit 20 cards and pretty much, only pay for 19 cards. Give us a shot and tell me what you think. Remember, we use the metal labels that are engraved by lasers and the thickest, highest quality slabs on the market. No one touches what we're doing. And again, I'm going to have some demo slabs and things on our videos moving forward here. I'm going to have made up here. Past that, as far as One Piece goes, everybody, yeah, I can kind of see why this is doing really well. As long as they don't do anything stupid and reprint it to oblivion, or if they don't just make a bunch of crappy cards in the future, yeah, One Piece is definitely going to be around for quite a while. I do not see this cooling off and crashing, at least in the next few months or anything. I have no idea about the future and years from now. That's going to be depending on the management of Bandai, whatever that goofy company is. Keep in mind, Bandai does have a track record of screwing things up long term. They either get too greedy or they screw stuff up or get lazy. So again, that was one of the reasons at the very beginning of One Piece, I did not carry it because the company that had launched it has a bad track record. Now, so far, they are doing a home run job on this, which is very encouraging, which is why we are now kind of slithering our way into Bandai's One Piece here. And I'm very curious to see what the comment section says on this video. It's just a bunch of people making fun of Rudy, or is Rudy, I guess, pumping their stepsister, or I don't know what's going to be. Or I'm just very curious to see what people think of One Piece is really what I'm going to be. I will actually take a look at the comment section on this because I want to know, are most of you all watching this? Are you already fans of One Piece? Are you already collecting One Piece? Or are you just discovering it like me? That's what I'm really curious about. So that's all I have to say, folks. Coming up here, we are getting ready to go into December. Obviously, anybody who's actually watching this late, which is probably pretty much my ex, my mom, and pretty much my goldfish with one fin that just swims in the bottom of the tank. Just to give you guys an idea what's coming here, we're going into December. I am going to try to run a One Piece sale to the supporters and you guys and patrons. I am going to try, because like I said, I've got a few cases of Pillars, and I'm trying to get a couple hundred plus boxes of the new One Piece Set 5, OP5. And if I can do that, I'd like to make a little bundle to sell, like a box of Pillars and, you know, a box of the new Set 5 together, you know, for a couple $100. No, I'm sorry, $1,000 Rudy ripoff. No, I'm seriously, we're trying to build something small for you all who are trying, but it's just, you know, I've been fighting back and forth trying to get quantity in this thing, and obviously I didn't carry set 1 and 2 and 3 and everything. I jumped in late, and, you know, I got the restock of Pillars here. That's, you know, I realized that, wow, that was a big Rudy regret, a Rudy definite screw up on not being a part of One Piece at the beginning. I definitely missed that one big time. So we're trying to do that. So like I said, moving into December here, we got some epic stuff. We're going to be working on some Pokemon specials and discussing how Magic is really starting to be really encouraging. We're working on this next big sorcery launch for the beta kits with the new exclusive promo number 2. Can't wait to reveal that in the coming 30-45 days. And we have a bunch of special things coming up here. So I appreciate all the views, everybody, and all the patrons who continue to support. And obviously, once we make it through in the next 30 days, we're going to be doing some very special sales to reward the patrons and everything, like you guys saw yesterday or the day before, whenever you watch this. I ran a patron special on Magic the Gathering collector boxes, including like Ixalan collectors for like $179 shipped. You know, Lord of the Rings special, $259 shipped. You know, we did really crazy pricing as my way of saying thank you and giving back to people who are sticking with me through this very volatile, difficult year, and the year of where pretty much everybody's given up and being negative. And like I said, you know, hey, you know, we probably lost, you know, about 5 to 7% of the patrons, so we're only running about 95% capacity compared to where we were at the peak. But, you know, it's, you know, most people have stuck around, and I appreciate you guys. It's been a very, very tough year. And, but most of my supporters, viewers like you guys and patrons, everyone's held pretty strong. And I think people are starting to see the light and believe and have that Rudy perspective that, you know, I have a feeling moving into 24 plus, I'm hoping for some very, a lot more stable, positive times and a lot more normal market conditions. And it's very encouraging. And I think a lot of people are starting to see the same thing. And that's about all I have. So we're going to definitely have some thank you sales, just like the 179 Ixalan shipped special that we did in the last few days. And of course, the congratulations to the people who bought sorcery from me, and, you know, the prices and the promo card. I know a lot of you all flipped it and made a ton of free tendies off me. That's fantastic to hear. Congratulations to the people who bought the MetaZoo and the crayon kits. Holy crap. I'm getting a ton of messages from you all asking about that, and we'll revisit that. I do not plan on offering that same kit again now that people have been proven to see what the price is. But I am considering some other options at this time, but no matter what happens, I'm not willing to just dump the rest of the unsold stuff out of respect to the people who did buy it. So a bunch of exciting things coming in the next 30-45 days. Hope you guys stick around. It's going to be a fun ride as we journey into 2024. Have a beautiful day, everybody.